which is payable at the end of term or immediately on earlier death. The benefit is given immediately on death and maturity benefit is given at the end of the term. Age is 37, level premium is given, AM92 mortality hai 3%, initial expense is 500, regular expense is given,
in today's
initial
session
commission
we
is given,
talk about
renewal commissions is given,
how to find
claim
gross
amount,
premium reserve,
claim
for
expenses basically.
endowment
This is my
insurance.
claim expense.
Let's take example. We have given a life age 37. Now we have to
Purchase
find the
endowment
reserve
insurance with summation
at
of
the start of
75,000
each year from
which
0
is
to
payable
18.
at the
See,
end of
this is we have to find the reserve at 0 also,
or
and
immediately
we will
on
prove that
earlier
this
death.
is 0 or less
Benefit
than
is given
0.
immediately
That
on
means
death
equal
and
to 0
maturity
only.
benefit is given.
So
At
the first
the end
task
of the
is
term,
you have to
age
write
is
roughly
37,
the
level
equations.
premium is given.
So let me write the equations here.
AM92 mortality hai.
See, my
0
0V is
this. Initial expense is 500,
assured
regular
plus
expense
a
is
claim
given,
expense.
initial commission is given,
37-year
renewal
policy is
commission
there,
is
18
given.
year left. If we are
Claim
applying the
amount,
prospective reserve,
claim
we have to
expense
use
is
the
basically
initial
this is my
expense
claim
also.
expense. Initial expense plus initial commission.
Now we have to find the
Plus
reserve
renewal
at the
expense
start
plus renewal
of
commission,
each year
37
from 0
years,
to 18.
18 months
See,
minus
this
1.
is we have to find the reserve at
Because this is
0
the renewal
also.
minus
And we
the
will prove
premium
that
part.
this is 0 or less
Similarly,
than 0.
at the end of the
That
1 year,
means equal to 0 only.
the age becomes
So,
38.
The first task is
The policy
you
left
have
for
to write
17
roughly
years.
the equations.
There is no
So let me write the equations
initial
here.
because
See,
we are at
my
the end of the
0V
first year.
is this.
From at the end of the first
Sum
year, we are
assured
paying
plus
the renewal
a claim
expense minus the
premium.
37-year policy is there,
And
18
so on
year
like
left.
this.
If we are
We'll
applying
find
the
2V,
prospective
3V,
reserve,
4V and all
we have
the
to use the
reserve
initial
at the end of
expense
each
also. Initial expense
Fine.
plus initial
So
commission
to find the reserve,
plus
first
renewal
we need
expense plus renewal commission, 37 years,
you know, the
18
factor
months
A bar
minus
37, A bar
1,
38.
because this is a renewal
A due
minus
37,
the
premium part.
18.
Similarly,
A due
at the end of
38,
the 1
17
year,
and all those things, the age become 38.
Now, before we start the question,
The
let's
policy left for
you know,
17 years.
there is no
Find
expenses
the
initial these two things
because
first.
we
A
are
bar
at the end of the
37,
first year.
A bar 38,
From
A bar 39
at the end of
and
the
all.
first year, we are
as
paying
well
the
as
renewal
39.
expense this
What is the
minus
approach we are using? See, we know
and
that
so on
A
like
due
this.
X1
We'll find
is
2B,
what?
3B,
1.
4B and
because this
all
is
the
annuity
reserve
advance
at
for
the
1
end of
year each year.
That means one payment is
Fine.
there. That is
So
at the age
to
X.
find the
This is
reserve,
what?
first we need
If we talk about A due
the-
XN, this is what?
you know, the
plus
factor
VPX,
A bar 37, A bar
A due
38,
A due 37,
X
18,
plus 1,
A due 38, 17 and all
and
those
N
things.
minus 1.
Now,
Fine. Before we start the
So,
question, let's
this is the
you know,
recursive relation
we are having.
find the
So we will
these
use
two
this
things first,
two
A bar
things
37,
to,
A bar
you know,
38, A bar
get
39
the
and all, as well
result.
as U39. So
What is
let
the
me
approach
show
we are
you
using?
Excel.
See, we know that A due
So we have
X1
given LX.
is what? 1.
First we'll find
Because this is
2x.
annuity advance for 1 year.
First we find DX.
This means
Let's
one
find
payment
DX.
is there. That is at
What
the
is
age
DX?
X. This is 1.
This is
If we talk
this
about A due
minus
XN, this is what? 1 plus
37
DPX,
minus 38
A due
and so on. Double click.
X
Then let's find
plus 1.
QX. That is
and N minus
DX
1.
divided by LX.
So this is the recursive relation
Double
we
click.
are having. So
We
we
get
will
complete.
use this
Then
two
we get
things
PX
to get the
uh,
result.
1 minus.
So
This
let
value.
me show you on Excel.
Double click.
So we have given LX.
Fine.
First
So
we'll find QX. First we find DX. Let's find DX. What is DX? So we got this.
This
Now
is
let's find the
this minus
assurance and annuity factor. That is the most
37
important
minus
part.
38
First we find
and so on. Double click.
A due.
Then let's find QX.
XN.
That is
let's
DX
see how to find it.
divided by LX.
As I told you, what is A due
Double
54
click.
1? See, A due
Get
54
complete.
1
then we
is
get
1 only.
PX.
As we have the result, we have seen
1 minus this value. Double
So
click.
we have seen this result. A due X1
Fine.
is what? 1.
So
So at age 54, the 1 year policy left. At the beginning of 54, the 1 year policy left. That means
So we
one
got
only.
this.
Now let's find
So
the assurance and annuity factor. That is the most important part. So
First
my
we
A
find
due 54 1 is 1. A due
right. XN.
To find A due XN, we will
Let's
use
see
this
how to
result.
find it. So let me write.
As I told
Is
you,
1 plus.
what is A due
Okay,
54
we
1?
have to write first interest.
See,
We
A
have
due
given the
54
interest
1
rate
is 1 only. As we have the result, we have seen 3%. So we have seen this result. A due
Right.
X1 is
First.
what? 1. So at age 54, the 1 year
Interest
policy
rate.
left.
at the beginning of 54, the 1 year policy life, that means one discounting factor. So is 1 divided by 1 plus. So my A due 54 1 is 1, right? So we give this name as, to find A due xn, we will use this result. So let me write, it is 1 now plus, we can make it is 1, okay, plus we have to write first v, interest, we have given the interest rate px as fine 53 into A due x1 3%, fine. So this is basically A due x2. So what is A due? A due 53.2, you can say that. A due 53.2 is what? 3%. 1 plus V and P53 into A due 54 1 divided by 1 plus I. This is A due 54 1, right? So we have this name as V with this. This is my discounting factor. And similarly, we need, now we can make it just 1 plus V into put Px. Just fine. Press 53 the left click A due x of the mouse and fine. So this is basically A due x2. And so what is A due? So A due 53.2. You can say that A due 53.2 is what? Fine. 1 plus V. Now, let's find out the P53 A bar xn into A due 54 1. So this is fine. This is A due 54 1. A due 53 2. So we have multiplied A due 52 with this. 3, we get this and so on, and similarly we need 37 18 basically, just fine. So see, A bar x0 is 1, so that means A bar 55 is the 1. Left click of the mouse. Now A bar xn is what? Click. See, on an average the benefit is given immediately on death. So in this way, on an average middle of the year, the A that is a V.5 if the person died. Now let's find the person survived. A bar that means xn. Okay, there also we have to write x plus 1 n minus 1, fine. Sorry, this is my mistake. This what is this? X basically plus 1 n 53 n minus 2, 1. This is A due 52 x n minus 1, 3 fine. And so on. This is A due. So what we write? 18 basically. 1, fine. Not 1. V raised to power A bar x0 is 1. So that means A bar 55 is what? 1 qx. Now A bar xn is what? Qx plus see, V. On an average the benefit is given immediately on death. That means on an average middle of the year, that is a V.5 into if the person died. Bar x1. If the person survived, that means drag above. There also we have to write x plus 1 will get n minus 1. Sorry, this is my mistake. So we get this is x plus 1 and n minus 1 and not bar x n minus 1. Fine. Now to find the so what result, we write 1. Let's first find write the given information raised to power 0.5 premium is into equivalent qx 3380. This is my 3380 is my premium. Let's give the name as p. Px this as p into fine. A bar x1. Fine. And same way drag above sum assured you will get the 75,000. So we get the result name as A due xn and A bar xn. Now to find the reserve, let's initial first find expense, write the given information. So we have premium is equivalent to initial expenses, your 3380 is my 500. Let's give the name as IE, give this as P, fine. Then renewal expense, sum assured is 75,000. Let's say name it name as SA E, fine. So RE underscore E, fine. Initial renewal commission .5 initial expenses your 500 re underscore IE, fine. Give a name re underscore C. Then a renewal expense we have initial commission also is 40. Let's say name it re, check what is the initial commission E, fine. Initial so re E underscore E, renewal commission .5% re underscore C, Fine, give a name re_c. Then we have initial commission also. Let me check what is the initial commission. Initial commission is 20%. 20%. We have claim, give a name of this, initial IC. So IC, claim expense is, we are having 400. So CE, give a name CE. Fine. Okay, we have interest, this, initial commission, renewal commission, claim expense. So we have done all the things. Fine. So age, let's write 37, 38. Policy year at the start of the year. Policy at the start, it is 0, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, and so on. Double click it. Find remaining years. 18, 17, and so on. Okay. So fine. Now let's find write the assurance factor from above. So just equal to and give the reference value of this A bar exxcel and double click it. Similarly, write the annuity factor equal to, give the reference of above, enter, double click it. Fine. So we get the assurance factor, annuity factor. Now benefit amount plus expense. So what is the benefit amount? Sum assured plus the claim expense. Fine. So we get this, just click it. This is you can say that term. Then expected present value of benefit. So what is the expected present value of benefit? This into the assurance factor. Fine. So this is my EPV of benefit. Double click. So we get expected present value of benefit for all the year. Next, what we have need, EPV of premium. So what is EPV of premium? P into the annuity factor. Oops, I multiplied by assurance factor, sorry. This is my annuity factor. Okay. So this is my EPV of premium. Fine. And the last thing left is EPV of expense. So EPV of expense. Okay, let's find the EPV of expense. So See, the moment I write the cell name, it is automatically showing the colored bars. First is my initial commission, see, initial expense, sorry, then my initial commission ICE into what? P, fine, plus we have renewal commission renewal expense plus renewal commission into premium. We have to multiply this by A due x minus 1, fine. Anything left? Okay, enter. So we get EPVO expense as this. But the second year expense, we can't just drag it, because the second year expense is different, because in the second year we get only two things. One is my renewal expense plus renewal commission into P, fine, into my A due x in now. We are not subtracting minus 1 here, fine. Here we have subtracted minus 1 also, but here we will not do. So now double click it. So we get for all the 15 years. Now my reserves equation is EPV of benefit plus EPV of expense minus EPV of premium. See, we get the negative reserve. That means we'll not put reserve at the beginning of the year, fine. So these are my all reserve at the end of each year for the policy, fine. Sorry, I forget one thing. We have to write till 55 years, so 55810. So let me drag this. Okay, so this is my 18th year reserve we are having, fine.